Welcome back to my channel, friends. Today, we are diving into the fascinating city of Agra, situated in the northern Indian state of Uttar Pradesh. Renowned for its rich Mughal history, magnificent monuments, and vibrant culture, Agra is one of India's most iconic destinations. It proudly boasts three UNESCO World Heritage sites, the Taj Mahal, Agra Fort, and Fatehpur Sikri, making it a top attraction for travelers worldwide. Once a major center of power during the Mughal Empire, 16th-18th century, Agra was originally founded by Sultan Sikandar Lodi in 1504, before being later seized by the Mughals. I chose to stay at the Hostela, Agra, a budget-friendly backpacker hostel conveniently located about 300 meters from the Taj Mahal, right along the paved road leading to this iconic monument. The hostel provides a mix of private rooms and dormitories, all featuring attached bathrooms and air conditioning for a comfortable stay. Guests can take advantage of various amenities, including a shared lounge, terrace, in-house cafe, free Wi-Fi, indoor games, and 24-hour reception. Additionally, the property is situated approximately 3 kilometers from Agra Fort Station and 5 kilometers from Agra Eidgah bus stand, making it easily accessible. The Taj Mahal, located in Agra, on the banks of river Yamuna, Uttar Pradesh, India, is one of the most celebrated monuments in the world. Recognized as a UNESCO World Heritage Site, it is a symbol of eternal love and an architectural marvel of the Mughal era. The Taj Mahal was commissioned by Mughal Emperor Shah Jahan in 1632 as a mausoleum for his beloved wife, Mumtaz Mahal, who died in childbirth. It took over 22 years to complete, with around 20,000 artisans working under the supervision of Ustad Ahmad Lahori, the chief architect. Shah Jahan was later imprisoned by his son, Aurangzeb, and spent his final years in Agra Fort, gazing at the Taj Mahal until his death. He was later buried beside Mumtaz Mahal inside the monument. The Taj Mahal is built on a raised platform and consists of a central mausoleum, surrounded by gardens, a mosque, and a guest house. It is made of white marble sourced from Rajasthan and decorated with intricate inlay work using precious stones. The massive white dome rises to 73 meters, 240 feet, and is surrounded by four smaller domes. Four tall minarets, each 40 meters, 131 feet, high, stand at the corners, slightly tilted outward to prevent damage in case of collapse. The walls are adorned with verses from the Quran, written in elegant calligraphy by Amanat Khan. The intricate pietra dura features semi-precious stones like jasper, turquoise, and lapis lazuli, forming floral patterns. The Persian-style garden is divided into four symmetrical sections by water channels, symbolizing paradise. A reflecting pool enhances the monument's beauty by mirroring the Taj Mahal. The Taj Mahal changes color throughout the day, pinkish at sunrise, white during the day, golden under moonlight. The monument is perfectly symmetrical, except for Shah Jahan's tomb, which was added later. It is said that Shah Jahan planned a black Taj Mahal across the river but was imprisoned before it could be built. The Taj Mahal attracts 7 to 8 million visitors annually and is one of the new 7 wonders of the world. The Taj Mahal is open to the public from 6 am to 6:30 pm, except on Fridays, when it remains closed. The ideal time to visit is between October and March, as the weather is most pleasant during these months. Entry fees are 50 rupees for Indian citizens, 1100 rupees for foreign tourists, with an additional charge of 200 rupees for access to the main mausoleum. My next stop was Itmad-ud-Daula's tomb, often called the Jewel Box of Agra. The tomb of Itmad-ud-Daula, often referred to as the Baby Taj, is an exquisite Mughal mausoleum located in Agra, Uttar Pradesh, India. Built between 1622 and 1628, this monument is considered a precursor to the Taj Mahal and showcases some of the finest examples of Mughal architecture and intricate pietra dura. It was commissioned by Noor Jahan, the wife of Mughal Emperor Jahangir. It's located along the banks of the Yamuna River, Agra. This tomb holds historical significance as the first Mughal structure made entirely of white marble, a major shift from earlier Mughal buildings made of red sandstone. The tomb is often considered a transition between the first phase of Mughal architecture, which was dominated by red sandstone, and the later phase as seen in the Taj Mahal. The tomb sits on a red sandstone plinth and follows a square design with 4 octagonal towers. It is surrounded by a beautiful charbagh, Persian-style garden, divided into 4 sections by walkways and water channels. The tomb itself is a low, single-story structure, unlike the grand dome buildings of later Mughal architecture. It is the first Mughal tomb made entirely of white marble, setting the stage for the Taj Mahal. Features intricate marble inlay work with semi-precious stones like jasper, onyx, topaz, and lapis lazuli forming floral and geometric patterns. Delicate jali, lattice screens, allow natural light to filter in, creating an ethereal effect. Unlike traditional Mughal tombs, Itmad-ud-Daula's tomb lacks a massive central dome. Instead, it has a flat roof with small pavilions, reflecting Persian and Rajput influences. 4 octagonal minarets, standing 13 meters tall, are positioned at each corner. The cenotaphs of Mirza Ghiyas Beg and his wife Asmat Begum are placed inside, surrounded by finely carved lattice work. The tomb was built by Noor Jahan, one of the most powerful women in Mughal history, showing her deep love for her parents. Often called the jewel box because of its intricate inlay work and delicate carvings. Considered a prototype of the Taj Mahal, inspiring its design and ornamentation. Next, I headed to Mehtab Bagh, also known as the Moonlight Garden of Agra, which is a beautifully designed Mughal-era garden located on the northern banks of the Yamuna River, directly opposite to the Taj Mahal in Agra. It is famous for offering a breathtaking reflection view of the Taj Mahal, especially during sunrise and sunset. It was commissioned by Mughal Emperor Babur in the early 16th century, restored by Emperor Shah Jahan in the 17th century. It was designed as a charbagh, 4-part garden, to complement the Taj Mahal and provide a serene riverside retreat. It is located directly across from the Taj Mahal, across the Yamuna River. Mehtab Bagh was originally built as one of 11 Mughal gardens in Agra but became the most significant because of its perfect alignment with the Taj Mahal. It was believed to be the ideal viewing point for the Taj. Mehtab Bagh was intentionally aligned with the Taj Mahal, providing a mirror-like view of the monument across the river. During moonlit nights, the Taj Mahal's reflection in the Yamuna River creates a breathtaking visual effect. The garden follows the traditional Persian, charbagh, style, which divides the area into 4 symmetrical sections using water channels and walkways. It originally had pavilions, pools, fountains, and shaded trees, providing a peaceful retreat. There is a famous legend that Shah Jahan planned to build a black Taj Mahal opposite the white one as his own mausoleum. However, modern research suggests that Mehtab Bagh was always meant to be a garden, not a site for a second Taj Mahal. Over time, Mehtab Bagh was damaged by floods and neglect. In the 1990s, the Archaeological Survey of India restored the garden to its original design, planting fragrant flowers, cypress trees, and fountains. My next destination was the tomb of Mariam-uz-Zamani, a lesser-known yet historically significant Mughal-era mausoleum located in Agra, Uttar Pradesh, India. It is the final resting place of Mariam-uz-Zamani, the Rajput wife of Emperor Akbar and the mother of Emperor Jahangir. It was built by Emperor Jahangir in 1623 AD, dedicated to Mariam-uz-Zamani, wife of Akbar the Great and mother of Jahangir. It is located 3 kilometers from Akbar's tomb, Sikandra, Agra. Its architecture is a blend of Mughal and Hindu Rajput styles, reflecting Mariam's mixed heritage. Mariam-uz-Zamani, also known as Jodhabai, was a Rajput princess from Amer, Jaipur, Rajasthan. She played a crucial role in Mughal history as Akbar's chief consort, promoting Hindu-Muslim harmony in the empire. After her death in 1623, her son Jahangir built this tomb in her honor. The tomb was originally a Rajput-style palace, later converted into a mausoleum by Emperor Jahangir. It follows a square layout, built using red sandstone with intricate carvings and white marble inlays. The tomb stands in a large Mughal-style garden, divided into 4 sections. Unlike grand Mughal tombs, this does not have a large central dome. Instead, it has 4 octagonal dome pavilions on each corner, which is a distinctive Rajput feature. The roof has small dome kiosks, giving it a palatial look rather than a traditional tomb. Mariam-uz-Zamani was one of the most powerful women in Mughal history, given the title Queen Mother of Hindustan. Her tomb was originally a Rajput palace, modified into a mausoleum after her death. The tomb lies close to Akbar's tomb in Sikandra, symbolizing the connection between the great emperor and his wife. My next destination was Tomb of Akbar the Great, which is a majestic Mughal-era mausoleum located in Sikandra, Agra. It is the final resting place of Emperor Akbar, one of the most powerful and visionary rulers of the Mughal Empire. The tomb is a blend of Persian, Islamic, Hindu, and Buddhist architectural styles, reflecting Akbar's policy of religious tolerance and cultural integration. It was commissioned by Emperor Akbar during his lifetime. It was completed by his son, Jahangir, in 1613 AD. It is located at Sikandra, Agra, about 10 kilometers from the Taj Mahal. Akbar personally oversaw the design and planning of his own tomb, a tradition followed by many Mughal rulers. Akbar, known for his administrative brilliance and religious tolerance, wanted his mausoleum to reflect his secular vision. He started its construction in 1605, but after his death, Jahangir completed the tomb in 1613, making some modifications to its original design. The tomb complex covers an area of 119 acres, set within a grand Charbagh-style garden divided into 4 symmetrical sections. A massive gateway leads to the tomb, adorned with intricate calligraphy and floral designs. The tomb itself is a 5-story pyramid-shaped structure, built using red sandstone and white marble. The main entrance gate, called the Buland Darwaja, is decorated with Persian calligraphy, intricate floral carvings, and marble inlays. It features 4 tall marble minarets, similar to those seen in the Taj Mahal. The mausoleum is 5 stories high, unlike typical Mughal tombs that have a single massive dome. The lower 3 stories are built with red sandstone, while the top floor is made of pure white marble. Jali windows allow natural light to enter, creating a serene atmosphere. The cenotaph of Akbar is placed in an open-air courtyard on the top floor, symbolizing his connection to the sky and divinity. The actual grave of Akbar lies underground in a crypt, in accordance with Mughal burial customs. It was the first Mughal tomb built by an emperor himself, showcasing his vision of secularism and artistic excellence. Tomb has pyramid-shaped structure, unlike traditional domed Mughal tombs. It blends Hindu, Persian, Islamic, and Buddhist architectural elements, reflecting Akbar's divine faith. Intricate geometric patterns, floral motifs, and inscriptions from the Quran decorate the walls. The tomb was vandalized and looted by Jat rulers in the 17th century, who removed valuable gold and silver from the structure. The actual burial chamber is a simple underground crypt, in contrast to the grand upper structure. The tomb is said to have been designed according to Akbar's wishes, reflecting his philosophy of universal peace and religious harmony. The tomb is set in a Persian-style Charbagh garden, divided by walkways and water channels. Originally, the garden had running water fountains and was home to deer and peacocks, representing Mughal love for nature. Taj Mahal, located near 300 meters from Akbar's tomb, is a lesser-known yet historically significant Mughal-era palace. Built during the reign of Emperor Jahangir, this structure is believed to have served as a hunting lodge and later as a residential palace for Mughal women. Constructed using red sandstone, adorned with intricate tile work and glass inlays, which is why it is called Taj Mahal, Palace of Glass. It is a 2-story structure with arched doorways, decorated ceilings, and lattice windows that allowed natural ventilation. My final destination was the Agra Fort, also known as the Red Fort of Agra, which is a UNESCO World Heritage Site and one of the most historically significant monuments in India. Located on the right bank of the Yamuna River, this grand fort served as the main residence of the Mughal emperors until 1638, when the capital was shifted to Delhi. Delhi Gate and Amar Singh Gate is the most grand and fortified entrance, reserved for royals. Amar Singh Gate is the main entrance for visitors today. It was originally built by Lodi dynasty, before 1526, however, rebuilt and expanded by Emperor Akbar in 1565. Further modifications was done by Jahangir, Shah Jahan, and Aurangzeb. It served purpose of military stronghold, royal residence, and center of Mughal administration. It's located 2.5 kilometers from the Taj Mahal in Agra. The fort played a key role in Mughal history, witnessing the reigns of Akbar, Jahangir, Shah Jahan, and Aurangzeb. It was also the site where Shah Jahan was imprisoned by his son, Aurangzeb, during the final years of his life. Agra Fort was originally a brick fort under the Rajput rulers, but when Akbar captured Agra in 1556, he rebuilt the fort using red sandstone to make it a massive Mughal stronghold. His grandson, Shah Jahan, later added white marble palaces, transforming it into a more luxurious royal residence. Built in a semicircular shape, covering an area of 94 acres. Enclosed by huge double walls that are 21 meters high and extend for 2.5 kilometers. Made of red sandstone, with later additions of white marble by Shah Jahan. It has 4 grand gates, the most famous being the Delhi Gate and Amar Singh Gate. There are some important structures inside the fort like Jahangir's Haus, which is a large monolithic sandstone tank, used as a royal bath by Emperor Jahangir. Diwan-e-Khash is a lavish hall where the emperor met with nobles, ministers, and foreign dignitaries. It is made of white marble, featuring exquisite stone inlay work. Once housed the famous peacock throne, later taken to Delhi by Aurangzeb. Musamman Burj, Shah Jahan's prison tower, is an octagonal marble tower with a balcony facing the Taj Mahal. This is where Shah Jahan was imprisoned by Aurangzeb, spending his last years gazing at the Taj Mahal, the tomb of his beloved wife, Mumtaz Mahal. Anguri Bagh, located inside Agra Fort, is a beautifully designed Mughal-era garden that once served as a private retreat for royal women. Built by Shah Jahan in the 17th century, this garden was known for its lush vineyards, fragrant flowers, and cooling fountains, making it a serene escape within the fort's massive walls. The name Anguri Bagh translates to grape garden, as it was once filled with grape vines and fruit-bearing plants. It was designed as part of the Taj Mahal complex, serving as a pleasure garden for the Mughal emperor and his queens. The garden was also used by the royal harem, where the women of the court spent time in leisure and relaxation. While the original vineyards no longer exist, the garden is still well maintained with lush greenery and flowering plants. The Archaeological Survey of India has worked on restoring parts of the garden to reflect its Mughal-era charm. Diwan-i-Am is a grand pillared hall where the emperor met with the public and resolved disputes. Built by Shah Jahan in white marble with a raised throne alcove. Khas Mahal is a beautifully designed white marble palace built by Shah Jahan. Had cooling water channels and fountains for summer comfort. Sheesh Mahal is an extravagant palace of mirrors, used as a private retreat for the emperor. Walls and ceilings are adorned with tiny mirror mosaics, reflecting light beautifully. Agra Fort has very important role in Indian history. Akbar made Agra Fort the capital of the Mughal Empire and expanded its defences. Shah Jahan transformed parts of the fort into a palace, adding white marble structures. Aurangzeb used it as a prison for his father, Shah Jahan, until his death in 1666. The British took control of the fort in 1803 and used it as a military base. Agra Fort had strategic importance as well. Thick walls and deep moat made it one of the strongest forts in India. It held the Mughal treasury and was a centre of power and administration. It controlled major trade routes of North India. During the British era, the fort was used as a military garrison and many of its structures were altered. Here are some interesting facts about Agra Fort. It had once housed the legendary Kohinoor diamond, later taken by the British and now in the British Crown Jewels. It was a site of major battles. The last Mughal emperor, Bahadur Shah Zafar, was tried here by the British after the 1857 revolt. Shah Jahan died in the fort, gazing at the Taj Mahal from the Musamman Burj. UNESCO declared Agra Fort a World Heritage Site in 1983. Four Mughal emperors, Akbar, Jahangir, Shah Jahan, and Aurangzeb, ruled from this fort. Anguri Bagh garden follows the Persian Charbagh style, divided into four symmetrical sections by walkways and water channels. It is enclosed by red sandstone walls with intricately carved balconies overlooking the garden. The garden once had fountains and small water pools, adding to its beauty and providing a cooling effect in summer. Surrounding the garden are white marble structures, including the Kas Mahal and Sheesh Mahal, which were part of the emperor's private chambers. Agra Fort is open daily from 6 am to 6 pm. The entry fee is 50 rupees for Indian citizens and 650 rupees for foreign tourists. It is conveniently located just a 10-minute drive from the Taj Mahal. This marks the end of my incredible journey through Agra and its magnificent historical monuments. Stay tuned for my next video, where I embark on a spiritual journey to Prayagraj for Mahakumbh.